Hi everyone, it's me Kelly, your spiritual lighthouse, your sunshine in the dark. And I'm back at you again today with another reading. So I'm going to have 3 piles today, all right? And the question is, what secrets do your spirit guides want you to know? So pile number 1, we have petrified wood. Picked that myself, found that. Pile number 2 with the selenite. And pile number 3 with the amethyst. All right, pick your pile. Okay, pile number 1, let's hop right into it. So before we get started, I just wanted to tell you guys, I did choose some cards already pre-selected for this pile, and I have some things written down, okay? So you guys got the hummingbird, okay? And the hummingbird, I wrote it down. It actually signifies joy, love, healing, and messages from deceased loved ones. Its ability to hover in any direction signifies adaptability and resilience, while its focus on collecting nectar from flowers is seen as a reminder to appreciate the present moment. Hummingbirds represent good luck, hope, and the beauty of life. All right? Also, petrified wood represents transformation, grounding, and ancestral wisdom, and the root chakra. So you guys are very grounded in your root chakra. Okay, so let's get started. So right off the bat, I'm feeling that there is a direct message coming from your guys' deceased loved ones. They're urging you to find joy in life. It is December. This is the hardest month of the year. This is when the most, unalivings happen. So if you guys are feeling down, please reach out to somebody. Please don't do anything like that, okay? The world's obviously a better place with you in it, okay? So let's get started. So the energy, what do pile number 1's spirit guides want to tell them? What do pile number 1? Oh, that one flew. So the 3 of Swords, overcoming sorrow, reconciliation, letting go, healing, release, forgiveness, feeling hopeful, and optimistic recovery. So if you guys have been going through some kind of a recovery, maybe you stopped drinking, maybe you stopped smoking, maybe you stopped doing dope, whatever. Good for you, okay? Keep on your path. Stick strong to your path, okay? You guys are in alignment right now. So we got raise your vibration. Okay, I'm going to read the card. It says, discovered in New York, Hecamere diamonds are tiny double terminated crystals. Even though they're small, they pack a wallop of energy. Manifestations of pure, solidified light. Herkimer diamonds emanate a high, harmonious vibration, and they can purify your energy field, attune you to a higher frequency, and help you access the diamond light within. So your affirmation is, by monitoring my thoughts, words, and actions, I can raise my vibrational frequency. So you guys have been working on that. When we stop doing things that are bad for us, it raises our vibration instantly. Okay, when we change our thoughts, when we change our intentions, when we change our motivations, when we start looking at things like, how can this get better? What is it? There's something that I was writing down. Show me how good it can get. Show me how good life can get. That's one affirmation that's very, very helpful when you're trying to manifest anything into your life. So show me how good it can get, ancestors. And the ancestors are trying to tell you that it's your destiny. It is your destiny to be on a high vibration, okay? Do you see all the people behind her? Those are her ancestors with her. This is your destiny. You feel it in your heart. Whatever you're working towards, whatever you're trying to surround yourself with, it's your destiny. And I feel like you guys are really looking into maybe reading books like spirituality. There's some kind of wisdom that you guys are finding right now. You're on a search for wisdom. You're on a search for enlightenment. And your ancestors want you to know that you're well on your way. Okay, being that there's a 5 here, you guys have had to overcome a lot of hardships, a lot of things that you don't talk about in public, a lot of things that you don't speak on to anybody. You keep it to yourself. So if you're the type of person that does that, pile 1, it's good to keep a journal. It's good to get your feelings out. It's good to write it out, speak it out. You can burn it, write it down and burn it, whatever it is. If you don't want anybody to see it, kind of thing, write it down and burn it. But whatever you guys are doing, hummingbird pile, you guys are well on your way. Okay? You hold a magnetism inside of you that is felt by people all around you. Okay? It's indescribable, unmistakable. It's felt. Okay? People feel it off of you. You're different. You're different than the people around you. Okay? You're a healer. A lot of times healers have to go through terrible things on their journey before they can release it and grow. Okay? And Three of Swords is also, it's a sorrow card. It's a broken heart. You've been hurt in the past. People have hurt you. Maybe you've hurt other people. Either way, it's, in my eyes, a card of regret. Okay? Or just deep sorrow. So you guys have been through a lot of deep sorrow, but it's been for your soul's highest evolution. Okay? What else do we have here? What secrets do your spirit guides want to tell you? And there's some secrets that your spirit guides want you to find in some books, okay? We got the Angels of the Seven Chakras. And I just can't help but notice that on this Destiny card, there's 7 people too. Look, 7 and 7. 777 could be your numbers. You could be seeing that all around. Also, jackpot numbers. Everybody wants to hit the 7s. I mean, come on. You guys could be gambling. That could be something that you're overcoming, is a gambling addiction. But either way, there's 7 generations behind you, standing behind your back that want to help you, okay? So right now, your power lies in your truth and your connection to yourself, okay? This is also like a Reiki card for me, right? When you're doing Reiki, you use the chakras. This is a whole chakra system. This is your chakras being aligned. This is you being at peace. And this is you just feeling a sense of rejuvenation through your whole body, okay? File number 1, what secrets do your spirit guides want to tell you? You might have a dog. You might have a dog that is your spirit guide and it's teaching you something on your path. Yeah, there's that 5. We have the 5 of Wands. Personality clashes, competition, arguing, chaos, misunderstandings, opposition, temper, and lost opportunity. So this could have been something that happened in the past. You could have lost your temper with somebody. There could have been misunderstandings. You could have lost close friends, close family members. Whatever it is, there was some kind of competition, chaos, whatever going on in your life, and you're transforming from that. Okay? You are transforming that into harmony, resolving situations, finding common ground, cooperations and solutions. Okay? That's how you're transforming your life right now. Your angels and your spirit guides want you to know that. You're overcoming this sorrow. So just keep on keeping on. You're making your house a home. You are the guiding light. You are the sunshine in the dark. All right? That's my other channel. Check it out if you want. New York could be significant. The number 10, 35. We have 5s, 555. If you see 555 a lot on your path, that means that you've had to overcome a lot of adversity, a lot of competition, a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of deceitful people in your energy. Yes, but you're tempering that, okay? We got temperance here. You are perfecting balance. There's a union of opposites, okay? So maybe somebody that you clashed with in the past, you're reconnecting and getting back on the same page again, okay? Moderation. So again, if you stop drinking or whatever, you're doing things in moderation now. You're not binge drinking. You're not going nuts on the weekend. You guys are just taking it easy. You're being good, or you're being good at it, okay? So you're purposeful, you're in harmony, you're tranquil, your patience is at an all-time high, and you have balance and peace coming into your life from what seems to be like a lot of chaos, okay? So good job, pal number 1. I just see 911 on the clock, which is my Archangel Michael number. So Archangel Michael's with you, and you can actually use him as one of your guides. So he is your guide, but you can call upon him. Yeah, especially when you're facing temptation. Okay, so there could be a lot of temptation around you right now. It is the holidays, like I was saying. They're coming up quickly. December's a tough month for a lot of people. So there is a lot of temptations right now, okay? It's very easy to think to yourself, fuck it, let's go get high. Fuck it, let's go get drunk. But you're resisting that temptation. Do you see how there's two faces on this card. The one face is reaching towards the temptation, and the one face is reaching away from it because it knows that it's the wrong thing to do. You know that it's the wrong thing to do, and you're working on that with your guides. Your guides want you to know that they're there right now with you as you're watching this. They're with you, they're beside you, and they want you to know that you can do it. Okay, recovery is possible. There's many people in the world that have recovered from things, okay? So you're one of them. All right. Okay, pile number 1. If you like that reading, please like, share, and subscribe as it helps to build our community. Okay, let's get these guys back in their places. Perfect. All right, so pile number 2 with the selenite. All right, selenite is about peace, clarity, high vibe, and divine connection. So you're divinely connected to your spirit guides. They're here with you right now. What do your spirit guides want to tell you? That you're connected, that you're with them. They feel you, they hear you. Your prayers are not going unheard, okay? And everything that you've had to deal with in life is just for your spiritual growth, okay? It's what your soul came down to this planet for, to learn, okay? Earth is a school. Never forget that. Dolores Cannon, check her out. Very cool lady. So you guys also got the raccoon, and the raccoon's one of my favorite cards, okay? I love raccoons. Raccoons are awesome. When my old man and I went to Costa Rica, we had raccoons follow us back from where we're, like, the restaurant, and they actually opened up our door. And it's funny because I brought food back for them, so I was feeding them cake and all sorts of shit. They loved it. I love raccoons, but they legit opened up our door. Like, it was a sliding door. This raccoon and all the little baby raccoons were just like sitting there as they opened the door. It was so funny. Anyways, I love raccoons. Raccoons are great energy. They represent... Holy, yeah, raccoon energy. That could be, I just hear a truck outside. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but that's confirmation to me that you probably love raccoons too. Live fast, eat trash, all right? That's raccoon's motto. Anyways, so raccoon symbolizes curiosity, cleverness, mischief, boundaries, and hidden aspects of self linked to uncovering secrets, adapting and exploring hidden truths or deceptive situations. It's a guide for developing integrity, understanding your conscious, and recognizing deception. Okay? So you're in a place in your life where you are recognizing deceptive people. You are kicking them out of your life. You could have come from a life where you were a deceptive person. Okay? No shade. We all have to find our dark side before we can find our light side, right? So chances are, you know your dark side. You know that you have a darkness within you. But just as much darkness as there is within a person, there is twice that amount of light. Okay, so you bring that amount of light. You can bring darkness, or you can bring an extreme amount of light. It's whatever choices you make. Right, raccoons? So just keep on making good choices. Okay? I'm not sure if I told you the selenite... Selenites, yeah, about high vibe, peace, clarity, and divine connection. So you guys are connected to the divine, okay? Extremely strong connection, and your spirit guides want to tell you that. They like it when you leave them offerings. We were just talking about cake, you know. I don't know why that's coming out, but maybe you're leaving some kind of an offering. Maybe you have like a shrine or whatever it's called with like a bunch of pictures of people, like I can't remember what it's called right now. What is it? I don't know. Anyways, it's a bunch of people, pictures of like passed away loved ones or people, and it's like a little shrine type thing, and you can leave them stuff. They protect you. They're your guardians. They're your angels. Okay? So another card that you got is the universe card. Okay, so this to me is telling me that everything in the universe is connected. Okay? Whether you believe it or not. The birds, the bees, the seas, the trees. All right? It's all connected, and it all is connected within you as well. The stars, the moon. You could be somebody who likes to stargaze. And as a matter of fact, your guides, they connect with you when you look at the stars, when you look at the moon. Sometimes you'll get little glimpses of information that shoot into your brain, and that's from your guides, from your angels. When you take that time, you get quiet. All right? So raccoons are kind of scavengers, right? They take things that aren't theirs, but at the same time, they're taking things that they need to get by, right? So I don't condone this, but, you know, sometimes with the like ever rising cost of groceries and stuff like that, like, you know, it's hard to get by. So you could have been somebody who in your past, like, you had to maybe steal things to get by. And you know it wasn't right. Inside of your mind, you know that. But what else can you do when you're in that situation? You're backed into a corner. If you don't have any money and you have kids to feed, what do? Right? You got to do what you got to do. So again, that could have been something in your past. It could be something that's happening right now. But I just want you to know that your angels and spirit guides are with you. They're never going to give you more than you can handle. Okay? And I feel like you guys have went through a lot of trauma. I just heard trauma bonding. You could be trauma bonded to somebody right now, or in the past you could have been, you know, stealing things with somebody and it was a trauma bond, or that was your life. You know, you're changing your life. You guys got this blue, or what is this, celestite? Oh my God. So this soothing blue color of celestite promotes a sense of calmness and trust that all is well. It's associated with the celestial realm. It encourages us to turn over our concerns to the universe. The sparkles in the celestite remind us that our lives will shine once we trust the power of the universe. And that's funny because that's this card, we got the universe card. So just trust, have faith. You know, I got it tattooed on my neck so I'll never forget it again. You got to have faith. Okay? Placing celestite on your altar. That's the word, altar. Okay, there we go. So placing celestite on your altar will raise the vibrational frequency of your home. Okay, so your affirmation is, I am calm and relaxed. I turn my concerns over to the universe, knowing that they have my best interest at heart. So I was just kind of going on about this in pile number 1. Our angels never give us more than we can handle. And the trials and tribulations that we go through, they build us. They build our character. They build our integrity. They build our, you know, our who we are. You know, who you are as a person, our personality. I just heard the word gratefulness really, really loud in my right ear. When we show appreciation for what we already have, the universe conspires in ways to make us have more, to give us more. Another thing was there's a little affirmation that I always say to myself, and it's like, God or universe, angels, show me how good my life can get. Show me how good my life can get. When you say that over and over and over again, you start thinking about that, and it rewires your brain to start seeing all the things that you have in your life to be grateful for. Okay? So just look around you. You could be living in poverty. You could be living in a mansion. Right? There's people that are rich and they are still not grateful for what they have. Right? Okay. So we got fertility. This is the Empress card. You have this Empress energy within you. Okay? Your angels, God, your spirit guides, your ancestors, they want you to know that you have the ability to create whatever you think about, whatever you dream about. Okay? So think about the things that you desire. Write them down. Because everybody's different. Not everybody wants to have a Harley and go riding through the mountains and stuff like that, you know? Some people wish to have a skidoo, you know, that they just want to go and play on with their kids. Some people wish to just have peace in their home. Some people wish to have abundance. Some people wish to have, you know, maybe they want to be a baker, a gingerbread maker. I don't know why that always comes up on my channels, but you know, there's a little gingerbread man sitting outside my window here. I can see, like, they've hung these little signs up that says Happy Holidays. There's a little gingerbread man on there and some hot chocolate. Maybe that's something that you wish for, is just a peaceful Christmas, you know, just to make cookies and stuff with your kids and have the opportunity. I just heard to walk. So there's people in this world, this could be you, pile 2, that, you know, all you dream about is being able to walk. Maybe you have some kind of an illness, or there's people in this world that have these illnesses, and there's people like us that take it for granted, right? Like, we can walk everywhere every day. We don't even think about it. We just up and go. Well, there's people in wheelchairs that don't have the ability to use their legs, and they can't walk, and that's what they dream about. You know, not everything has to be shiny and gold and, you know, fast cars and Ferraris and whatever, right? Like, some people wish for the little things. Baking with their family, the ability to bake with their family, the ability to hang out with their children, have a day off work, right? Some people work so much that they're so drained by the end of the week, they don't even have time to be happy because they're just trying to build their energy back up for the next week, right? So this is another card that came out. It's rest and rejuvenate. Okay, so you guys could be doing this right now, or this is what your angels want you to do right now, is go out and be with the trees. Hug a tree, talk to a tree. Trees are spirits, okay? They're not dead, they're alive. And if you've ever done mushrooms in your life, you might know what I'm talking about. They have faces. They're like little old men and little old women. There's spirits inside these trees, and they hear, they listen. Same with rocks, crystals, right? So you can connect with them. And it seems like you've been playing some kind of a waiting game, Raccoon, Pal 2. You could be waiting for things to turn, like waiting for the wheel to turn in your fortune, in your favor. Maybe you could be down at the bottom of the wheel right now and you're just waiting to get back to the top. It's coming, it's happening, but right now it's time for you to rest, rejuvenate, and regain your energy, okay? Because you're a creator. There's something inside of you that wants to come out. It wants to be created by you, and only you can create it. Only you can write that book. Only you can draw that picture. Only you can paint that painting. Nobody can do it like you. There's some kind of special essence within you that nobody else has, okay? You're a soul. You've been here before. Your soul's mission is to grow, to learn lessons for the next lifetime before you come back down again on your next mission, all right? So your angels just want you to know that this is 234, by the way, and I just noticed that. So what's 234? That's stepping stones. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up because that's what I do. So that way I can get a better awareness of what this reading's saying. So the number 234 can have different spiritual meanings, but it's often seen as a sign of balance, harmony, progress, and especially in relationships. And I was picking up on that with the number 2 card. So maybe your relationships is something that you're worried about, or it's something that is on your mind, and your angels, ancestors, they want you to know that it's going to get better. All right? Have faith in yourself, and don't forget who the fuck you are. All right? Remember, look at yourself in the mirror. Look into your own eyes. Nobody has your eyes, okay? That could be something really meaningful for you. Your eyes could be piercing. You see through people. You see through their deceptive energies. That you see through their facade, okay? So 234 can symbolize a balanced and harmonious life, suggesting that a relationship or life path is progressing positively. All right, 234 is noted because the word spirit appears in 234 verses in King James New Testament, appearing most frequently in books of 1 Corinthians, Romans, Acts. I don't know, I'm not really into the Bible, but whatever, maybe you are. Memorial offering. Again, and we were talking about that, your altar. So do you have an altar? Your ancestors, they want you to put up an altar for them, to remember their energy, their frequency. They live with you. They're in your home. Okay? So leave a little piece of cake for them. When you're out there baking gingerbread cookies and stuff with your family, leave a gingerbread cookie for them. Bless it. Tell them this is for them and that you love them and thank you for all their help. All right? Okay, pile number 2. That was your reading. If you like that, please like, share, and subscribe, as it helps this channel to grow. Sorry about this heater in here. I'm sure you can probably hear it. It's quite loud. All right, so pile number 3 with the amethyst. Ooh, look at that. It's dark on the back, shiny on the front. That could have something to do with you. You know, you are being uncovered, pile number 3. It's like on the top, maybe people just see you as this dark thing. But once they uncover you like an iceberg, look what's underneath. People need to get to know you before you let them in to see your uniqueness, your spirituality, your grace, your high frequency, your high vibe. I'm picking up Cancer energy on this. It's like a shell to me, right? It's like you have some sort of a shell, and God's placed this shell around you. If you don't believe in God, it's your angels, it's your spirit guides, it's whoever you believe in. You have been divinely created with a shell around you, around your heart, around your energy to keep negativity out. Okay? And I'm just looking at my toque. It says, fuck around, find out. Okay? That's your guys' energy. People could see you as a dark person, but that's only what you let them see. That's just your outer shell, my little crab friends. All right? You know that if you show your energy to everybody, people are going to be suckling upon the teat, trying to get your energy, and then you're going to be left drained. And fuck that. Sorry, we're not being drained around here. We are trying to raise our frequency, raise our vibration. So pile number 3 with the amethyst. You guys, so calmness, clarity, and spiritual awakening. So you could be going through a spiritual awakening. Things could just be a lot different right now. You could be seeing things a lot differently in your life, where before maybe you've seen negativity, maybe you've seen hatred, maybe you've seen just dirty energy. Now you're starting to see the positivity, the alignment, the high vibe. You're starting to be able to pick out good people, people with good hearts. I'm sure you've always had that, whatever, ability, right? Anyways, but right now, your calmness and your clarity are your 2 main points, okay? By you keeping calm and not lashing out at people and just watching people. I'm picking up on that hard, like maybe you're a watcher, all right? And not in like a weird, creepy way, but the quiet ones are the ones that know the most. The ones who are always flapping their gums, you can peg them off right away. It's the ones that are quiet, the ones that are listening. They have the most to say, and that's you, pile number 3. So I picked the lion for you. All right? You guys have a greatness to you, a pride to you. You could have a large family. You're the leader of this pride. All right? I just heard Pride Rock, Simba. Okay? Anyways, so the lion symbolizes strength, courage, leadership, and royalty. Never forget your own royalty, okay? You're regal. People look up to you. And if they don't look up to you, they don't look at you. Do you know what I mean? People who are jealous of you, are envious of you, who have an issue with you, they will not come and say it to your face. Why? Because you're the lion. You'll rip their fucking face off. Okay? Everybody knows that. You don't mess with the lion, right? So you are the power. You represent power. This is in your town, your community, whatever you're involved in. People see you as powerful. Pile number 3. So I'm just going to start over. So strength, courage, leadership, and royalty, representing the power to overcome challenges with confidence, nobility, and fierce protection for loved ones. Inner power, heart-centered leadership, inner authority, urging boldness and integrity while also embodying ambition, divine power, and spiritual transformation. Again, you're going through this spiritual transformation, pile number 3. You're noticing different things. You're noticing repeating numbers, patterns, some kind of pattern recognition I'm hearing. You're noticing, you're being still, you're being calm. This is you. You're in this energy. You're just calm. You're staring. Don't fuck with my family. That's what the lion says. If you'd like somebody to mess with, come mess with me. Don't mess with my kids. Right? I just heard eye contact. So you guys could also have this extreme eye contact that kind of scares people a little bit. And that's good. We like it that way. I mean, I do. I don't know. Anyways, so we got the peach moonstone. Okay, so peach moonstone connects you to your 2nd chakra, which governs gut feelings and emotions. Excuse me. So it's a gemstone of clairsentience, clear sensing. A clairsentient, also known as an empath, is able to sense and feel the emotions of others, and this can take a toll on their energy field if they take on other people's emotional pain. So be careful of doing that. When you make eye contact with somebody, you absorb that person's energy. You don't mean to. You should protect yourself. I actually have a black candle over here. I forgot to tell you that I got burning for us. But black candles, they just protect your energy. Wear black crystals. Okay, if you notice that you're the type of person that picks up on other people's energies, another good thing to do is to imagine yourself in a protective bubble. You know, choose your color, whatever your favorite color is, or choose the colors based on your chakra systems. Whatever you want to do. You could protect yourself with a black bubble. You could make yourself invisible if you really want to. People don't believe that, but it's true. You can. So Peach Moonstone activates clairsentience ability while promoting strength to stay centered in one's own power, right? And that's what they want you to do. Your angels, your guides, they want you to stay centered in your own energy, your own power. If you're the type of person that goes out a lot, you gotta protect yourself. I pick it up so easily. You know, the other day, I went to this place and I just picked up the most negative energy. It was like 2 days of just like sludge. Like I couldn't get myself out of it. It's very hard to do that. But you can do that when you focus on your intentions, your goal setting. Again, with the affirmations. So I can sense the energy of others while staying centered in my own power. That's your affirmation. I can sense the energy of others while staying centered in my own power. So you might want to say that before you leave. Before you leave the house every day. Before you go somewhere where you know you're going to be picking up on negative vibes. Christmas is coming. That time of year. Your angels want me to tell you that you have a wish fulfillment coming in. Okay? You've been wishing for something, you've been asking for something, I'm hearing begging for something, and it's going to be coming in for you. Okay, this could be a job, this could be, I don't know why I just heard inheritance, but it could be an inheritance that you have coming to you that's been coming to you for years, and it's divinely guided, it's divinely orchestrated. When you get it is the time for you, right? It's the divine timing. Okay. What else? What secrets do your spirit guides want to tell you? So, pile number 3, you guys have been dealing and overcoming. You've been dealing with a lot of challenges and overcoming a lot of obstacles. Okay? This is in your divine blueprint. This is you taking a lesson in walking in somebody else's shoes. This is somebody else walking in your shoes. So maybe there's some kind of an awareness going on, an awareness taking place. Somebody else is trying to put themselves in your shoes, or you're trying to put yourself in other people's shoes. And you've been dealing with a lot of disruption. This guy's in a straitjacket, or what looks to be a straitjacket. It's like you feel like you're bound, you're tied to something, you are stuck. And your angels want you to know, your guides, your spirit guides, your ancestors, God, whoever you believe in, they want you to know that the fulfillment of your wishes is coming. But in order to get those wishes fulfilled, you need to see the strength and the courage within yourself. You need to see your own power. This is the mirror technique, the mirror manifestations. Look at yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself that you're beautiful. Okay, what you say to yourself happens. If you look at the mirror every day and you tell yourself you're fat, you're going to get fat. If you look at the mirror every day and you tell yourself you're beautiful, you're going to feel more beautiful. It's just how it works. It's the laws of the universe. And if that's something that you're interested in looking up, feel free to look up the laws of the universe. Very interesting. All right, something that you can really dive deep into. Let's keep going here. What secrets do your spirit guides want to tell you? Pile number 3, temperance. All right. So you're perfecting balance in your life. It says union of opposites, moderation. You're feeling purposeful, you're in harmony, you're tranquil, you're patient. There's alchemy going on in your life. I just heard alchemical mutations. Balance and peace. So if you can keep this your center, if you can keep your balance, if you can keep your center, if you can remember how powerful you are to this world, how much of an impact you make on the people around you, that's when the fulfillment of your wishes is going to come through. As soon as you see your own value, once you realize that you're the shit, that's when things start changing in your life. You go from these obstacles and hurdles and dirty energy and like you're trying to get out of this tar. Like I'm just seeing like a duck. You know that Dawn dish soap commercial where they're like washing the duck off that has all the oil on it? The duck's like, you know, mangled up. Like it's you. Like you're being renewed. You're getting a Dawn dish soap wash, you know, and you're the proverbial oily duck, okay? So just keep on focusing on your path. Look for the positive things. There's lots of negative things when you're looking for negative things, but if you're looking for positive things, there's lots of positive things as well. People want to give you things, I heard. Divine presence. So you are connected all the time to your divinity, to your ancestors, to your guides. You need to speak up about something that is 2 times in this reading that I've like, I don't know, my throat chakra has like acted up. So there's something that you need to say, maybe to create, okay? You're a creator. There's nobody in the world that can do it like you. You have a special touch inside of you that nobody else has. Okay, pile number 3, you're a lion. You're regal. You could be a Leo. You know, I love Leos, but when a Leo gets down on themselves, it's very, very hard for them to pick themselves back up. You know, once you start feeling, and this isn't just for Leo, this is for anybody, right? Any sign can be like this. Anybody can be like this. Once we start picking at ourselves, picking, once we start doing that, it hurts our aura. Okay, it hurts our energetic field, and we want to try keep that up. We want to try raise our energetic field, and that's what's happening with you right now. Just 44 could be significant to you. You could be 44. April 4th could be your birthday. 444 could be significant, and that's all about protection from your angels, the divine. Okay, I'm gonna get one more card for you guys. What do your spirit guides want to tell you? Is that heart chakra? Oh, spiritual strength. I thought it was heart chakra, but yeah, your heart chakra is activating. There's all this green, right? You got all these green cards. All right, so but yeah, your spiritual strength. Do you see this, the big ancestor behind him that's protecting him? That's the power of 10,000 angels and ancestors standing behind you, the 7 generations before you and all the millions before them. You're protected. Okay, your third eye is open, your heart chakra is open, and now it's time for you to open up your throat chakra. Release that creativity. What is it that you want to create? What is it that you need to release? Pile 3. Write it down, okay? Write a book, I'm hearing. You have a story to tell, a story that needs to be heard. Your story and the way that you've overcome your own traumas in your life could really help other people. Okay? Anyways, pile number 3, that was it. If you liked that reading, please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.